Hey there, it's Laura Godwin, your Scentsy Superstar Director, coming to you with a fresh Leadership of Love idea. It's very simple, but that is something that you could incorporate into your business and into your life on a daily basis, and will really make those around you feel loved and hugged every single day. So what I'm talking about is just what I call handmade goodness, and it is my new, just journey into adding a lot more hearts and putting the focus on making the connection in a simple way with my team, with my customers, with my hostesses, and even with my neighbors and the people that I go to church with. These are all things that, relationships that I value very, very much. And so what I want to show you today is very simple. But hopefully, when the people that I care about get these things, they feel loved and hugged by me. So sometimes through talking to a customer or through talking to a hostess, I learned that they've had the flu or they've had some kind of awful sickness that is like, just taking their family by storm. And so I love to know these things so that I can send them little goodies in the mail. Something like this. I love tea, and I just assume that everybody else will love it as well. And so I just make these up ahead of time. I buy different teas. I buy detox tea. This one's stress relief. And as I see on Facebook or through talking to them, I find that, maybe they're going through a hard time in their life, or maybe sickness has, taken over their house. But I love to send these out and just make them feel loved. So I can just snap on whichever tea I feel like is the most appropriate to what they're going through. I also love to, when I send out those thank you packages for my online customers, I want them to feel connected and this emotional connection with me, even though I might not be able to physically see them every single day or once a week or ever. I want them to feel still connected to me. So I love sending out tea. And just writing a note, something like, hey, thank you so much for your online order. I hope you enjoy all those new essential oils that you got. I hope you put in your favorite essential oil tonight. Kick off your shoes, prop your feet up, and enjoy this tea and take some you time. See, that kind of helps me feel like that I have been able to connect with them on an emotional level and make them feel more special and more appreciated, and that I notice them. So my goal is to, and usually as I'm making these things up, I will try to sit there and think, okay, I imagine them at their mailbox opening a package from me and them thinking, oh my gosh, Laura sent me something. And then when they open it up, I want them to feel loved and hugged. And these things are different ways that I feel like it puts the love back in it. It's not always about the value of what you send. It's about the amount of heart that you send with it. So this is something that I've been sending out to my teamies. This is just a bag of popcorn. And then it just says on there, your team is popping. Congrats on adding a new team member. I go to redbox.com, get some codes, and make them feel loved and appreciated and noticed, because I think that is probably the aspect of this whole big picture that, there's just not enough noticing going on in this world. Kids don't feel noticed and appreciated. Spouses don't feel noticed and appreciated. I think it goes across the board. And so I want to be that person, hopefully, in somebody's life that can show them, hey, I noticed you, I appreciated you, and I am thinking about you. This is a fun one that I give all the credit to Casey Stevenson, my upline director. And I love it because, it's just a neat little gift that every time they use this lip gloss, they're going to think, oh my gosh, Laura sent this to me. She was thinking about me this day. Anyway, but a lot of times rather than tea or lip gloss or popcorn, I will just send handwritten notes, and these are probably my most favorite. So I make them up ahead of time. I usually do different things that, when I see someone struggling on Facebook, or I see that somebody's just had surgery, or I see that someone has, maybe been a little bit discouraged or whatever, I can just whip out these cards, send it to them, and there's just hopefully a lot of love communicated in it. So I'm going to show some of the cards. This one says, life is sweet. Maybe I could send that to one of my customers that maybe just had a baby or moved into a new house. Create happiness. I love that one. Be you bravely. This would just maybe be something, maybe a source of encouragement to someone that I thought was a rock star. Celebrate. I love to recognize small accomplishments and hold on tight to your dreams. This would be something fun that I could send to one of my team members. Someday I will change the world. This one's fun. And it says keep moving forward. Choose joy. So these are all things that I could just send at random to people that I knew were going through something or needed an extra just hug that day, right? So you may be looking at me right now just thinking, oh my gosh, is she crazy? I work 12-hour shifts. Like, where would I get time to make up all this fun stuff? Well, the good news is that it doesn't always have to be something that you do. Yeah, you have to send it. Yeah, it needs to be your handwriting. But, you know, you could get a preteen that maybe lives in your neighborhood or goes to church with you. Maybe she would love making up some of these fun things. I mean, it truly doesn't take a whole lot of creativity. I, after all, did some of these things and I am not very creative at all. But, you know, like maybe that 11-year-old that maybe doesn't even like to babysit, maybe this would be something that she would love doing for you. You could pay her in Cincy. You could pay her by, you know, giving her movie tickets, or maybe you could pay her an actual paycheck and give her that sense of accomplishment by helping you be a better leader and lead from a leadership of love standpoint, just putting the love back in things, making people know that you notice them and making them feel loved and hugged by your handmade goodness. All right, that's all for now. Have a great day.